What's up? Hello. How y'all doing out there? Thank you so much for tuning in to another great epic episode of Just My Opinion Reviews. And is there an echo? I think there is an echo. Hold on. Is there an echo now? Wait. Oh, Lord. How y'all doing? Is there an echo? Do y'all hear an echo? Do y'all hear an echo? Let me know if y'all hear an echo. But like I always start, guys, let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding. Let me know if I am crisp. Please let me know if I am clear. I would really appreciate it. Okay, there's no echo. Okay. So there's an echo in my ear. So I am going to take these headphones off. And we're just gonna because I may need some sound effects. But what is going on, guys? How y'all doing? Thank you so much for tuning in to another great epic episode of Just My Opinion Reviews Movie News Roundup Edition. Hopefully you're having the best Sunday you've actually had in quite some time. But let me know what you're doing right now. Let me know what you're drinking on. Let me know what you're sipping on. Let me know what you're snacking on. What are your libations? What are you pouring up right now? As you're coming on into this room, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time here. I would really appreciate it. And give me one more. Man, I just want to have my test. Okay, hold on. Let me do this. What the? Test. All right. Okay, I can hear myself. There's no echo. Okay, I did something to fix it. So we're gonna ride. Okay, I know what I did. Y'all let me know if y'all can still hear me. Oh, this is so much better. I thought we was gonna have a little handicap show, and I was just gonna be upset and frustrated. But let's go ahead. Technical difficulties, man. But I see that we have 17 people watching right now with 14 thumbs up. Thank you all, 17 people. The reason why we're going about an hour earlier for today on the show, I usually do this at 6:30 p.m. CST, but we got the Dallas Cowboys playing, man, tonight, Sunday Night Football against the Steelers. And so, we're trying to get to a winning record. Things didn't work out too well at the end of last game, but hopefully we can pull out a W this time around. And all of you 17 people, who do we have in the building? Pam Entertainment TV, what's going on? Hey, Brandon in chat. Show lineup is awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Famous Brandon. Oh, I'm not famous. What's up, JoJo? Saw you at North Park, but didn't want to bother you. Glad you signed that $5.5 million deal. I wish I knew of a $5.5 million deal. That would be nice right now, but maybe you're getting me mixed up with another Brandon. But as far as seeing me at North Park, I mean, hey, just come say hello, give me a heads up, a nod, a dab, you want to shake my hand. That's cool. I'm not one of those people like, hey, don't ever come around me, It'd probably be, don't be like, hey, Brandon. Not saying that she would do that, but, come say hello. I like to think that I'm a friendly guy. But thank you for being here, JoJo. I appreciate it. We got Mama Avery in the building. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, wait a minute. Why can't I hear that? Why can't I hear that? Hold on. Why can't I? There we go. Okay. Tripping. Mama Avery is in the building. What is going on, Mama Avery? Let's see who else we have. We got the Rurutsu in here with the Doritos. I ain't mad at you. I love me some Doritos. It's been a good minute. I'm a little jealous right now. I'm a little jealous. We have Miss Dina Jackson in the building. Hello, Miss Dina. How you doing? Thank you for being here. We have Atia Joy in the building. What's going on? Hey, hey, hey. We have Exquisite Corliss is in the building. How are you doing? How you doing? Devlin, sounds good to me. Thank you, thank you. More Life King is in the building. What's going on? Thank you for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. But guys, like, can't forget Hunter Iggy. Just my opinion reviews. People are blaming James Gunn for Joker 2 failure. What? Because they don't know that Warner Brothers Studios in DC are spread. Who is making these claims? That is crazy to blame James Gunn. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. They just didn't make a good film. We're going to be talking about it. That's going to be topic number 2. So hold your comments for that if you can. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. And of course, Chill Spot, aka Thor's Garden Queen. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thor and Love says hello. What's going on, Chill Spot? Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. We got 26 people watching right now. That's what's up right there. And so I guess we can go ahead and get this party started, guys. If you are curious to everything that we will be discussing today, a link to all of that is in the description box below with its respective links. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is a Movie News Roundup number 141. Welcome back, guys. Movie News Roundup show number 141. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. I really, really do appreciate it. But what is on the agenda today? What will we be discussing? Unfortunately, we did lose a legend with Mr. John Amos. He passed away, believe it or not, back in August of this year, 2021. Not 2021, excuse me, 2024. And so there's some curious speculation going on around that, but rest in peace. Of course, we got to talk about the money with the box office. Joker just opened up this weekend, as well as some other films, and we're going to talk about how those performed. Miss Halle Berry has a new film coming out. She's going to be teamed up with Mr. Chris Hemsworth. And topic number 4, John Boyega and Danielle Deadwyler for another film that they're going to be working with together. I'm a fan of both of them, especially Danielle Deadwyler with her latest film, Till. That was incredible. Last year, the year before that, if you haven't seen it, you do need to get on it. And we also have some updated news about my brother from another mother, Mr. Jonathan Majors. And I'm really eager to get into that as well because I want that brother to win. I really do. I really do. And I just don't like, what has happened to him. I want justice to be served. And right now, I just don't think it has been. But guys, let's go ahead and get into the first topic of the day. And, as I mentioned earlier, this is a sad one right here. We did lose somebody I thought it was recent, but this happened a number of weeks ago, and I'm very, very sad about it. I'm pretty sure you guys are too. But this is topic number one coming from Variety. And what does Variety have to say? John Amos, Good Times actor, dies. John Amos, Good Times dad and Roots actor, dies at 84. That's a wonderful picture of that brother right there. John Amos, the star of Good Times, Roots, and more, died on August 21st in Los Angeles of natural causes. His representative confirmed to Variety on Tuesday he was 84. Now, mind you, I said August 21st, and this article came out October 1st, so that's interesting. It is with heartfelt sadness that I share with you that my father has transitioned, said his son Kelly Christopher Amos in a statement. He was a man with the kindest heart and a heart of gold. He was loved the world over. Many fans consider him their TV father. He lived a good life. His legacy will live on in his life outstanding works in television and film as an actor. My father loved working as an actor throughout his entire life, most recently in Suits, LA, playing himself, and our documentary about his life journey as an actor, American's Dad. He was my dad, my best friend, and my hero. Thank you for your prayers and support at this time. That's unfortunate. Now, he was born in 1939. And I most remember, and as we're going over this, please, put your thoughts down or your favorite portrayal of John Amos. But mine, and probably like most people, was Good Times. It was. I loved him in this. From there, he brought his comedic talents to CBS Good Times, a spinoff of Maude and Olive in the Family, and played Father James Everett Sr. in 1974. The Norman Lear program made history as the first TV to follow an African-American two-parent household. The hardworking and devoted father figure role resonated with audience. After 3 seasons, however, Amos was displeased with the direction of the show and portrayal of his character son, James J.J. Evans Jr., the guy that says, "Dynamite." He was fired after season 3, and season 4 began by killing James Evans Sr. off screen, which was ridiculous. Now, of course, guys, we also know him in 1977, his role as adult Kunta Kinte in the ABC historical miniseries Roots. The series about slavery in the United States won 9 Emmys, a Golden Globe, and Peabody Award, and received massive viewership in the country. More than 130 million people turned into the series, which was more than half of the population of the U.S. in 1977. The final episode holds the record for the 3rd highest rated episode for any type of TV series and the 2nd most watched series finale in history. So what do you guys, what was your favorite role of Mr. John Amos? If I pull this up right here on IMDb, 1939 and 2024, that's a long time. This man had over 118 credits, still was in pre-production on some things. And I would say that mine was James in Good Times and Coming to America. Now you listen here, Jack. You don't nobody get off talking to my daughter that way. I'll break my foot off on your royal ass. Y'all remember that from Coming to America? One of my favorite portrayals. Real talk. And I pretty much liked him in everything. There wasn't anything that I did not enjoy John Amos in. Man, he will be missed. And I hate to bring this up, but I feel that it's necessary. There was some speculation that there was some type of elder abuse going on and that he wasn't being taken care of. I hope that's not true. But if that's the case, that's just very, very sad, and justice should be served. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't know all the ins and outs, but I just hope it's not true. But man, John Amos, thank you for entertaining us, man, and being a lovely father figure, black male father figure, for many people to look up to for the past few decades. And so if you want to read the full article, Link to this is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But we just want to say rest in peace, Mr. John Amos. We love you. And Devlin, good times, Dad. That's what's going on. Rutu says Die Hard 2. I got you. What's going on, Zias? RP. Yeah, so Good Times was where I first recall seeing him. Roots, okay. Cleo McDowell, Coming to America. Yep. So, again, rest in peace, Mr. John Amos. You will be missed, sir. And let's just have a moment of silence for this man. All right. Rest in peace, Mr. John Amos. But guys, let's go ahead and move to the next topic of the day for, excuse me, 1 second. Okay. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic of the day, second topic of the day for Movie News Roundup Show, number 141. Guys, it's time to talk about the box office. We got to talk about the money. What were the new releases that opened up this weekend at the box office? First, we have Joker 2, or Joker Folie à Deux. Then we have Sam and Kobe, The Legends of the Paranormal. And last but not least, we have Whitebird. Never heard of these last two films, but let's go ahead and get into this with the top 10 of this week. Coming in at number 1 is Joker Folie à Deux with $40 million with 4,100 theaters. Number 2 is The Wild Robot. I still need to see this film, The Wild Robot. Who has seen this movie? I haven't seen it yet. Third on the list is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Have you seen Beetlejuice? I have not. But what I have seen is Transformers. Coming in at number 4, Transformers 1. It is fantastic, guys. If you have not seen Transformers 1, please get on it at the box office because it's not doing too hot right now, okay? Now, coming in at number 5 in its 4th week right here, and this is a bit surprising to me, is Speak No Evil. Speak No Evil. A few people asked me if I've seen this film, and I haven't, but I heard it was pretty decent. And, of course, we have the new release right here. Oh, I'm sorry. And let me go back. I'm tripping. I'm doing a horrible job. Wild Robot is coming in at number 2, okay? It is in its 2nd week, and it is at $18.7 million. It dropped 47.8%, and it is at 3,900 theaters right now. And that theater change from $39.97, it raised 35 theaters. So the opening weekend, it was less theaters, 35 theaters less, but it grew because apparently the word of mouth is so well. Now, Beetlejuice, this monster right here, my goodness gracious, it is in its 5th week, still in the top 5 at number 3, coming in at $10.3 million. It dropped 36%, and it is at 3,500 theaters right now. And it's doing quite well, okay? If we look at Beetlejuice, it has grossed a total of $402 million so far at the worldwide box office. $137 million domestically and 402 worldwide. So shout out to Beetlejuice, okay? Now coming in at number 4, like I was saying, is Transformers 1. Guys, please go see this movie. Transformers 1 is in its third week. It had another 41% drop, and it's only at $5.3 million right now, okay? And we need this movie to do good because it's amazing. It is the best Transformers movie that has ever been released. And the budget for this was not even that bad. It was only $75 million or around there, but it's only at $97 million worldwide. So this needs to make like 225, and it's not going to do that. I don't know. We need Taylor Swift to tweet out that this movie is amazing so everybody can go see it or something. But this is tragic to me right here that it's not doing too hot. Speak No Evil, like I said, that is coming in at number 5, bringing in another 2.8 million. It is in its fourth week, and it dropped 34%. Right now, it is at 2,200 theaters. You guys let me know if you have seen this or not. And JoJo, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to disagree. Transformers 1 is amazing. It is amazing. Do not be a hater. Do not be a hater. No, everything is subjective. Now, I've never heard of this next film coming in at number 6. It's, opening up this weekend. Sam and Kobe, The Legends of the Paranormal. $1.7 million from only 302 theaters. So that's pretty good right there, in my opinion. And then right after that, we have White Bird coming in at number 7. Okay. And that has a bunch of people. I've heard of Helen Mirren, but everybody else, I don't know who those people are. But Deadpool and Wolverine is still in the top 10, guys. It's coming in at number 8. With another $1.5 million at the box office. It dropped 45%. It is now in 1,600 theaters. It is in its 11th week, and it is kicking all types of ace, okay? If we look at Deadpool and Wolverine worldwide, $1.328 billion worldwide, okay? That is freaking amazing. That is badass. Shout out to not Transformers, excuse me, but Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, before we went live, I already looked at this, but I want to show you guys to see where it is overall. And it's at number 21, okay? Avatar's number 1. This is of all time. Avengers Endgame number 2. Avatar 2 is number 3. And Deadpool and Wolverine is number 21. And so can it end up being in the top 20 just for a little bit? Because eventually all these records are going to get broken. So we got 1334, 407, 706, minus 1328, 581, 571. It just needs another $6 million we're going to round up to be in the top 20 movies of all time. And the reason why that's great is this is a rated R film. Even if it was PG-13, I wouldn't be over here just saying, oh, okay, that's no big deal, that's still amazing. But to be in the top 20, top 21 of all time, with you being rated R, I think that's super dope. I think it's dope. Now, coming in at number 9 in its third week is The Substance, another film that it's not for me. I heard this is just gore, body horror, and that's just not my cup of tea, man. But that brought in another $1.3 million. 34% drop. And last but not least was Megalopolis by Lionsgate, I believe. They brought in $1 million in its second week. It dropped 73%, 1,800 theaters. This was a huge flop, man. This is a huge flop right here. But let's go ahead and get into the meat and potatoes of this article right here. And that's with The Joker. And what it did opening weekend. It didn't do well at all. This is a box office bomb failure. This is, of course, topic number 1 coming from Variety. Box office, Joker 2 stumbles with lackluster $40 million debut. This is awful. This is awful. Joker finally introduced a genre-bending sequel to the billion-dollar comic smash hit, a sour note at the box office, even as it opened to number 1 with $40 million. The distorted domestic ticket sales were behind initial projections of 50 million to 65 million, a range that was already revised down in the subsequent weeks since Joker 2 landed on the pre-release tracking with 70 million. Opening weekend revenues were significantly lower than its predecessor in 2019's Joker, which set an October record with a stellar $96.2 million. Now, guys, peep game over here. Peep game. This is just a huge, massive failure. I think on the thumbnail for this video, I'm going to put huge failure with an exclamation point and then Joker looking sad. Guys, for comparison, okay, first of all, let's look at the Rotten Tomatoes score, because the reason why I'm bringing this up is the studio shot themselves in the foot. How do you go from, let me make myself bigger. How do you go from a movie, a rated R movie, critically acclaimed, fans loving it, critics loving it, and it making $1 billion and it being rated R, super duper successful. And then for the sequel, you don't want to release a screening to the press until a day before it comes out? I told Elliot and E-Man, I'm like, say, man, when are y'all seeing this film? We're not seeing it here in Dallas until Wednesday, and the movie come out Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening. I was like, I don't think this movie is going to be good. And then what they did was they released it to fans before the critics, because I was like, you know what, we probably tested this. It sucked big time balls. So the fans are always higher than the critics anyway. So let's get that positive word of mouth out there so that the critics cannot bring this film down, because it didn't score well. So we need all we got to do all we can do to make sure that we get our money back. You know what I'm saying? Well, that ended up backfiring because the fans didn't like it either. Now, when I have this up here on Rotten Tomatoes, the fans liked the first one. They gave it an 89%, you know? And the critics gave it a 68, you know? That's good. That's good. It's great. But what did they give it the second time around? 33 and a 20, or 33 and 30. That's just awful. Awful, awful, awful. Trash, 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 trash. That's just not good. That's just not good. Now, guys, peep game, look on Cinema Score. It got a D. It got a D. That's awful. Movies just don't get that. For cinema scores, look, and compare it to the first one. The first Joker movie got a B+, and the second one got a D. So word of mouth is trash on the cinema score. It's trash on Rotten Tomatoes. It's trash from the critics. It's trash from everybody. So this is just awful. And guys, the movie cost $200 million to make. $200 million to make. So that means if we pull out the calculator, what's 200 times 3? Because we do the rule of 3 over here. Got to make 3 times the budget, not to break even, but to break even and also be profitable so that the studio won't feel like it was just, okay, we made more than $1, but, you know, we made extra money too. We didn't just waste our time. This, look at this. Folly do is disastrous for Warner Brothers, considering the blockbuster success of the original and the reality that poor word of mouth, like we just talked about, will likely doom the big screen. That's a problem because the R-rated sequel cost $200 million, like I said. The first one was produced for $65 million. So this made like, hold on. 1 billion divided by 65. It made over 15 times the budget the first time. It made 15 times the budget. It only needs to make 3 times the budget, but it made 15. Now that they done tripled the budget. The first one only cost $65 million to make. Hold on, what's 65 times 3? 195. They literally spent more than 3 times the budget. And so it says, so Folly Dude needs to generate at least 450 to break even. So that's 450 to break even, like even Steven. I'm saying 600 so they can break even and, you know, profit a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say it needs to make 3 times instead of just 2.5, because 200 times 2.5 is 500. So that's $50 million more than 450. So this is trash, man. When you greenlight a sequel, you hope it does the business that the previous one did, says analyst Jeff Bach of Exhibitor Relations. This is definitely a concern. Warner Brothers wanted the sequel and probably overspent to get it happen. Probably. Hell yeah, they did. This is crazy. The first one did 335 domestic, 743 internationally, so it made over $1 billion worldwide. But this is trash, man. This is awful. And then Todd Phillips came out talking about, I'm done with Batman now. Okay, bye. Thank you for the first one. But just because your attitude like that, I don't even want to deal with it anymore. But yeah, man, this is awful right here. Now, if you want more of the box office breakdown, it's talking about The Wild Robot. It's rare review by Dreamsgate. All of that is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. But this is awful right here. And you know what? They are coming out with all of this DC news right now. Like, we got a dynamic duo, Robin movie, animated movie coming out. They're announcing Bane and Death. What is his name? Is it Deathstroke? I can't remember his name right now. It's like, why and that's not the stuff right now. I think it's to cover up how bad the Joker 2 is doing at the box office. So good news about the Joker this weekend is, hey, it's number one at the box office, but it only got $40 million, and it is at 121 right now. So it needs to make another $500 million for them not to crap their pants. But that's just not the case. And this is a failure. So let's just go over the top 10 again real quick, guys. And poor Joker, poor Transformers 1. But at number 1 at the box office, we got the Joker. Number 2, we have The Wild Robot. Number 3, we got Beetlejuice. Number 4, we have Transformers 1. Number 5, we have Speak No Evil. New this week, number 6, Sam and Kobe, The Legends of the Paranormal. Number 7 is a new release, White Noise. Number 8 is Deadpool and Wolverine. Number 9 is The Substance. And number 10 is Megalopolis. Now let's see here. What are you guys are saying about this horrible box office that the studio put out? Because this is awful for the franchise. Joker was wonderful. Warner Brothers knew what they were doing. It stinks. Very underwhelming film. Yeah, 600 million. Wow, I know. What's going on, Soto? Nobody wanted to see Arthur Fleck mental illness breakdown. We were like Harley Quinn. We wanted to see the other Joker. That's where WB messed up. Shouldn't have called it Joker. I'm not mad at you. And thank you, Chill Spot. I appreciate it. But guys, like always, every week, we got to talk about the money. We talked about the money. I think it was a good discussion. So, again, Joker stinks. It is a flop. If you would like the link to this article, it is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And whether you're watching this via live or in the replay, please leave your comments and thoughts down below. I would really, really appreciate it because I read all of the comments. But guys, let's go ahead and move on to topic number 2 for moving this roundup number 141. And I like this actress right here. We're talking about Miss Halle Berry. She didn't do the best in her last film, in my opinion, with Never Let Go. I have a review for that on my channel, and it's just not the best movie to me. But she's going to be teaming up with somebody else I like, and this is coming from Deadline. They have the exclusive. It says Halle Berry lands female lead opposite Chris Hemsworth in MGM Amazon Studios thriller Crime 101. Halle Berry, my goodness gracious. And like I said, they have the exclusive. Oscar winner Halle Berry is in negotiations to join the cast of Amazon MGM Studios' adaptation of Don Winslow's short story Crime 101. Bart Layton's anticipated follow-up to American Animals that will star Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, and Barry Keoghan. The pick will be released in theaters next year. Plot details are under wraps, but the original story, a short story by Winslow, has shades of Heat as it follows high-level jewel thefts taking place up and down the Pacific coast that police have linked to Colombian cartels. Detective Lo Lubznik has other ideas, and he zeroes in on one perp, a thief looking for a final score. The film will shoot this month. Now, I am 100% on board with this right here. For real, you know. Because, in my opinion, every time Halle Berry does some type of movie to where it's like a spy, thriller, espionage, action, adventure type movie, or some type of chase sequence or something, I tend to enjoy myself. When she's just trying to do some type of horror, demon possession type thing, you know, it just doesn't work out. I'm thinking Gothica. I'm thinking Never Let Go. You know, but right now I'm also thinking James Bond, Die Another Day from the 90s or early 2000s. That's the vibe that I'm getting when I read that right there from Deadline. And if it's that type of film, hey, I'm 100% on board. Now, I did not see her latest release that came out on Netflix with Mark Wahlberg. I don't remember what the title is. Let me just go ahead and try to look that up right now. I didn't get a chance to see it. I kind of want to see it, but I don't want to waste my time if it's whack. So if anybody has seen it that's watching right now, let me know in the comment section. But of course, we have Halle Berry here and The Union. That's what I'm talking about. Has anybody seen The Union? I do want. That came out not even a month ago. You know, let me look at the exact release date because it looks good. I mean, I want to say August 16th. As a matter of fact, let me just look on Rotten Tomatoes real quick just to kind of get a brief rundown if The Union is good or bad. I bet it's low because I think Halle Berry has some type of hate. Okay, damn. All right, so I answered my question. Not only the critics thought it was trash, but the audience did too. So yeah, you know, but people did like her last film, Never Let Go. I didn't. A few people told me, oh, well, you don't know what you're talking about, B. Okay, so the critics didn't like it either, or the fan. Okay, so I don't feel as bad. But are y'all looking forward to this? You know, Chris Hemsworth is going to be in it too. And Layton is directing and wrote the script, and contributions from Peter Strahan, producers, and these are just, you know, naming a bunch of people. Pedro Pascal was going to be in the film, but he had to bounce because of scheduling conflicts, and so the rest of this just kind of lists past releases. But Deadline has exclusive, guys. Halle Berry is going to be teaming up with Chris Hemsworth and with Amazon and MGM for a new thriller called Crime 101. Does this pique your interest or not? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know, and let me see what you lovely people are saying. Eugene said The Union was okay. All right. Rutu says, I like Jewelry Thief movies. I do too. Pam Entertainment TV, Halle Berry is making a resurgence. Good to see her making movies again. Yes, I want her to win. Let's see here. Yeah, I think she took that long break to watch her kids grow up while in grade school, but with them a bit older now, she's ready to get back in the film. Okay. And you're tired of Pascal, J.D. Informant. I got you. For the most part, Halle Berry has my money. Okay. I did hear about that Lawrence report. I did hear about that. So thank you. But guys, link to that is in the description, and let me know your thoughts down below in that comment section. But let me take a little break real quick so I can drink some water. Give me a second, please. like the music. I got feel. All right. Enough of that. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. Topic number 4. This is coming from Variety as well, and I'm even more excited about this right here because I like both of these performers. Let me go ahead. Yes, we are talking John Boyega and Danielle Deadwyler to star in Otis Redding biopic, Otis and Zelma. All right. So when you take Otis and Zelma and you Google it, what pops up? Let's see here. Do you know Otis and Zelma? Just looking at this picture on the right and Danielle Deadwyler and John Boyega, I like it. I like it. Channing Godfrey Peoples will direct the film from 5th Season Homegrown Pictures and Kinfolk Management. Now, Miss Channing Godfrey Peoples is this on the right. And we all know John Boyega and Danielle Deadwyler here in the middle. She recently did, she was the mother of Teal last year in that film, or the year before. Now, this is what John Boyega looks like, of course, Danielle Deadwyler and Channing Godfrey Peoples. But John Boyega and Danielle Deadwyler are set to portray the late soul legend Otis Redding and his widow Zelma Redding in the 5th season's forthcoming biopic, Otis and Zelma. Directed by breakout filmmaker Channing Godfrey Peoples and produced by 5th Season Homegrown Pictures and Kinfolk Management, the music-based film chronicles the life of Otis Redding, who is considered to be one of the most impactful singer-songwriters of our lifetime, with indelible hits including Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, Respect, These Arms of Mine, I've Been Loving You Too Long, and Hard to Handle. Redding's burgeoning superstar career was tragically cut short when he died in 1967 plane crash, leaving behind Zelma and 3 young children. He was 26 years old. Man, with revisions by Godfrey Peoples, Otis and Zelma is written by acclaimed playwright, screenwriter, and actor Donetta Lavinia Grays. The film celebrates the 10 short years Otis and Zelma had together and their internal love story after his passing, explains an early synopsis of the project. Zelma's resilience and determination to preserve his musical legacy for the last 56 years fuels her, and just as much as Otis' loves for Zelma fueled him. So, guys, I am not too familiar with the people being portrayed here in this biopic, but we have John Boyega and Danielle Deadwyler. I'm big fans of both of these two right here, and they're black. So I'm just going to root for them, you know, automatic. It's just automatic. But if we look at Miss Channing here, I'm not familiar with her either, but I do like the black and white photo. She did Miss Juneteenth. Now, I remember this coming out in 2020. I did not see it, but my good homeboy Malcolm that I started my channel with, he was really eager to see this film, and I need to holler at him to see if it was any good or not. But this director here, Miss Channing Godfrey Peoples, she did Genius TV series. I did not see that. War, Generation, Dorothy's Blues, Miss Juneteenth, Red, and Carry Me Home. And I haven't seen any of these, but she's black too. And so, you know, I'm going to root for him. So I don't know the source material too much, but hey, if, you know, we got some black people in the lead across the board, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Let's see here. All you had to say was Otis Redding, and I will be seeing this one. Right on, right on, right on. That's what's up. That's what's up right there. I've always wanted to know what was behind the song Sitting on the Dock of Bay. It's a very depressing song. And I probably do know. I just need to, you know, look it up or something like that. I hope she smiles in this Otis and Zelma. Here you go. Right here, John Boyega and Danielle Deadwyler to star in Otis Redding biopic, Otis and Zelma, coming out next year. I'm rooting for it. I am rooting for it. I am. Now, hold on. Let me see something. Otis Redding. Let me see something. Huh. So he was an American. I like John Boyega, I do. But y'all know how I feel about, I like Americans being portrayed by Americans, but I'm not going to make too big a deal about it. But y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. And we're going to read one more comment. I'm so excited to see this biopic. Otis Redding is a legend for the short time he was on this earth. My dad, introducing him, ain't gone too soon. Thank you, Let's Chat with B. I appreciate it. Otis Redding's biopic deserves better than this. Say more, Exquisite. Say more. Say more. I'm curious because what am I missing here? Because you seem very passionate about it with that comment right there, So, very, very curious. I'm going to wait a little bit, give you some time to comment. Also, while we're waiting, I'll talk about that at the end of this, at the end of the show. Let's see here. Okay, a hard pass. Okay. Right on. And Eugene, we're going to be talking about that next. But guys, link to this is in the description box below for you to read at your own leisure. And whether you're watching this via live or the replay, let me know your comments. I definitely want to know. But I'm going to pull up a few more. I would have preferred 2 FBA actors, but it is what it is. Where is Danielle Deadwyler from? And she not American? She was born in Atlanta, Georgia. I think she is American. And if anybody is new here, for example, I was just listening to a podcast earlier today and yesterday, and there were some black people in the diaspora. These are not all black people. Some black people in the diaspora that were just making just disrespectful, disparaging comments about black Americans, like y'all are ghetto. Every time, society is left in control of black people in 10 years, it goes to shambles. And these are other black people talking about us. In the diaspora. So I just want to separate myself from people like that. Now the other black immigrants, black foreigners, black people in the diaspora that, love and respect us and want to work with us and work together, those are allies. I just want to, so that's just a small snippet of why I would prefer, my real life African-American, black American people to be played by black Americans, because if that's the case, they most likely won't feel that way. But enough of that for now. And I just had to say that because every video, every live I have is somebody else's first introduction to me or impression. So they may not have heard me say that a few years ago. Yeah, but Danielle Deadwyler is American. She's a black American. I could be wrong, but I'm just skimming over this. But this is just. I know it's just. We have our ally, we have our foreign allies, we have our foreign coons. We have our domestic allies, we have our domestic coons. Exposing the truth, exactly. So this person is new to the channel, and they may think I'm being what's the word, xenophobic or something, and I'm not. Yes, we call them tethers. And tethers is a verb. It is not a noun. Tethers is based off the actions that you do. Just because you're a foreign black does not make you a tether. It makes you a tether if you're a foreign black and you're disrespectful to the black Americans. If you try to undermine us, Anyway. So a lot of people are bringing up Jonathan Majors right now. Like Anakin, not Vader, Magazine Dreams, and who else? What is the new movie with Jonathan Majors going to be playing in? Yep. Speaking of Majors, yep. So speaking to this into existence, guys, this is going to bring up the last topic of the day. And this is coming from Deadline 2. And they have the exclusive. Now, it was March of 2023, I believe, when Jonathan Majors got into his legal troubles with his ex-girlfriend, Jabari, that they met on the set of Ant-Man. It was a long, lengthy process, but eventually he was found guilty on some misdemeanor charges for domestic violence. The tape came out. I personally don't feel that justice was served. I think it was somewhat of a witch hunt. It was unfortunate that a lot of the people representing Jonathan Majors dropped him. He lost money, millions of dollars. He's lost some fans. He still has some fans, but for a while, it just really didn't look like his career was going to be soaring anymore at the same rate it was prior to all of this drama. He had a film called Magazine Dreams that was apparently Oscar-worthy, and it premiered at Sundance. But when all of this legal stuff happened, alleged stuff, studios and companies didn't want to have to do with it anymore, and this movie was shelved. And it was very unfortunate because I really wanted to see it. But it looks like there is some light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm happy to talk about it. This is coming from Deadline for last topic of the day, Movie News Roundup number 141. Barcliff gives Jonathan Majors' Sundance drama Magazine Dreams chance to flex on the big screen. Oh, that was the wrong button. So happy to hear that. That is amazing. Like I said, they do have the exclusive Magazine Dreams, the drama that came out of Sundance with Oscar buzz for Jonathan Majors' intense portrayal of a troubled, aspiring bodybuilder will finally get its chance to flex on movie screens. Briarcliff Entertainment has acquired domestic distribution rights to the critically acclaimed film with plans to release in the first quarter of 2025. This becomes the second quality hot potato picture taken by Tom Ortonburg's Briarcliff after the distributor acquired the Donald Trump Roy Cohen coming-of-age drama, The Apprentice. Conglomerate connected distributors shunned that the film after its Provider Kane's debut, but Briarcliff will release it in the heat of election season, October 11th. That film shows the lessons of aspiring real estate magnate learned after being taken under the wing of a reptilian lawyer who was once the right-hand man for Senator Joseph McCarthy in the sensationalized communist witch hunt. But this company right here, if you read on, has been known to, picking up films that other people didn't want to have anything to do with. And this is one of them. Like many Sundance films, Magazine Dreams came out of Park City with big dreams. The Elijah Bynum scripted and directed drama featured an astonishing performance by Majors, who transformed his body by eating 6,100 calories per day. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I am not a fitness guru expert. If, maybe y'all could tell, but I'm not. And I think I remember hearing Jonathan Majors talk about this at one point in time. But 6,100 calories a day, I'm sorry, that's just kind of hard for me to believe. Maybe if he was the size of, Ronnie Coleman or something, that would be more believable. But this is a hard pill for me to swallow. 6,100 calories. Do I have anybody in the chat right now that counts calories or, is in the gym that can, give their 2 cents on this? Because that just seems excessive. It does. Training 6 days per week, very believable, over 4 months to physically transform himself into the most believable rendering of a young man hell-bent on becoming a champion bodybuilder, that he defies his doctor's appeals that he stopped taking steroids because they was destroying his liver. I can't wait to see it. The hulking character was prone to dark moods and had trouble establishing human connections. All this took Killian Maddox down a dark path fueled by fixation with a champion bodybuilder he is obsessed with. Y'all, I want to see this movie right here. And I know the ladies do too. And it's just sad, man. This dude was in Creed, Avengers, all that. He was going to be King, and all this was taken away. So the fact that this company here is giving this movie green light is making me super duper happy. And another thing is, the studios, they were afraid of this. I don't blame them in a way, but nobody likes messy headlines. And so, especially with the stuff he was convicted and charged of doing with domestic violence, that's kind of what his character has to do with as well. So is this maybe a little bit too close to home? But I really do hope that this film comes out. It's as good as everybody says it is. And it makes a ton of money. And I also hope that Jonathan Majors doesn't appeal and wins, because that's going to make a lot of people feel silly. I will understand 100% if he was caught on video beating the hell out this woman or just cussing around, "You stupid bitch, you stupid fucking whore," or something like that. But that wasn't the case. He was seen running away. And so I feel like some justice is being served here. I really do appreciate Briar Cliff. I mean, and of course, we don't want to make any stupid judgment assumptions here. Oh, they really care about Jonathan Majors and justice. They probably just see an opportunity to make money, and that's fine. I mean, those are their expectations anyway, or should be. But the fact that they are giving this guy a chance and have the rights now domestically to release this film is great news to me. Now we have Zion Riva. 6,100 calories is a lot, but he most likely went to the gym multiple times a day. And with weight training, 6,100 isn't that crazy, considering a grown man's daily intake is around, okay, you're right. But come on, I mean, if he would have said 4,500, okay. But I did ask y'all, and y'all are talking about it. Okay, at one point I was eating 4,000 calories a day to go from 175 to 195. So 6 is believable for someone of his build. Okay, deuce. Let's also consider this. How tall is Jonathan Majors, and how much does he weigh? I also would like to know what his macros were. Because Ronnie Coleman, I don't even think I saw the Ronnie Coleman. Well, he done a billion interviews. And if you don't know who Ronnie Coleman is, he's the most successful bodybuilder of all time, even better than Arnold. I mean, some people can argue that, but I will say so. Coleman has won 8, Arnold 7. But this is Ronnie Coleman right here. I don't even think Ronnie Coleman ate that much. So, I mean, come on. Let's see here. But let me go back to the article. I'm glad I asked this. Okay, Buckstock 6,100 is doable. Okay, that's three against 1. So we got we have Buck Thoughts, Deuce, and Zion saying that 6,100 calories is doable. I just don't. Even if you're going to the gym twice a day. I mean, do y'all know how big? I don't know. I bow out. Yeah, running away while black. He is the buddy. Yeah, everybody loves Ronnie Coleman. Better than Lee Haney? Yes. Lee Haney won 8. Well, I'm not gonna argue. Wait, hold on. Yeah, Lee Haney won 8 as well. Lee Haney did win 8. Lee Haney, he did win 8 as well, right? Yeah, he just not as popular. So he won 8 Mr. Olympias, and Ronnie Coleman won 8, and Arnold Schwarzenegger won 7. So they up there. 6 feet 200. Okay. 6,100. That's. Hold on, let me see something. Ronnie Coleman calorie intake. Look at this. Look, Ronnie Coleman. Look, y'all. This is what I'm saying, y'all. I can look. If you Ronnie Coleman size, are you up there 6,100 calories? Okay, but at Ronnie Coleman is double his size. Okay. All right. Brandon Johnson made a chance for 6 months. He was huge in Creed. He was. But 6,100 calories is a lot. An example meal for where's Lamont, man? Why are you not watching Lamont? I would love Lamont Man. Oh, he would have commented. But 4 whole grain waffles, 2 Cliff Bars, peanut butter. An example meal for 600 calories is, well, I know how to count calories. If you throw a bunch of peanut butter in there, yeah. Oh yeah, of course Ronnie Coleman took steroids. He did, but yeah. Am I getting too sidetracked, y'all? I remember seeing that 6100, and I'm just like, wait a minute, no. But hey, he's in much better shape than I'm in right here. But the main thing, guys, is the movie. The movie is going to be coming out. Yeah, the movie's going to be coming out. That's dope. It's getting a release, and I'm happy about it. So, what do y'all think about this? You're comparing bodybuilders with years of training to John Amos who trains for 6 months. What are you saying, Pam? All I'm saying is 6,100 calories. This seems like a lot to be consuming every day, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, but I really did enjoy this though, and I appreciate everybody's commentary. I really did. So, link to this is in the description box below, guys. Also, yeah, we'll talk about that. Link to this is in the description box below if you want to read at your own leisure. And whether you're watching this via live or the replay, let me know your thoughts down below in that comment section because I really do want to know. I really do want to know all your thoughts. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to wrap it up for the Movie News Roundup show number 141. I do appreciate it. Had to go an hour early today because the Cowboys are playing, and I cannot wait to check that out. Hopefully, we do get a W. It's going down. It's going down. Just real quick, guys, I am covering Love is Blind Season 7. I have episodes 1 through 6 on my channel right now, so if you guys want to check that out. I may also be popping up on Sharonda's channel Saturday morning to discuss this with other guests as well. We'll see. I got my non-spoiler review for Joker Folie à Deux on my channel. And later tonight at 9 p.m., me and Lamont, we have our episode 3 recap of The Penguin that is on HBO Max. So make sure you go check that out as well. And I still owe you guys a recap of episode 7 of Fight Night. I need to get on that as well. And I got another pending episode of Super Duper that I recorded with Elliot over a week ago. And I've just been having some trouble kind of getting that up right now. But so sorry about the delay, all my comic book fans. If you do want an audio-only version with Buzzsprout.com, as link to that is in the description box below. I'm on all these platforms right here as well as SoundCloud. So get your audio-only version on. We having an audio-only party over here, and you are invited. And also, guys, everything that is on my channel, I'm gonna keep it black for the most part, because after looking at years of analytics, that's mostly what my audience is. So when I have these shows, Super Duper and the Movie News Roundup show, instead of me putting majority of the clips on this channel, I did start a second channel, Just My Opinion Clips. And so this is going to be where I throw majority of, like I said, the clips from the shows and like all the comic books, superhero stuff, all the nerd geek stuff, because I don't want to just oversaturate, this audience with that, because I really just don't think these people are, you guys, well, a lot of my audience is into it, but I am, and I want to talk about, and I enjoy talking about this stuff. So I'm going to be, just dumping everything over here. So link to my second channel is in the description. There's just more income for me. And so without saturating my main audience. So link to this is in the, as a matter of fact, if, before we head out of here, I'm going to do this. I just shared the link to my second channel. Hit a 1 in the chat if you're subscribed to my Clips channel. Hit a 2 in the chat if you're following me on Instagram. Hit a 3 in the chat if you're following me on Instagram and you have subscribed to my second channel. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I'm curious. Help your boy out. And how many people do we have watching right now? All right. Thank you so much. What is your name? Thank you so much, Zion. I do appreciate it. Thank you, Hit Fix. I appreciate it. Thank you, Zeus. I appreciate it. Eugene, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Who else is following me on Instagram and subscribe to my Clips channel? Let me know. Go ahead. I just put the link in the thing. Wait a minute. Am I not live no more? Am I still live? Why does it say my stream has ended? That's crazy. Soto. Okay. Cool. Okay, my IG. Let me give y'all my IG. It's just my opinion 84. But let me go ahead and give you guys the link to that. Bam. I just put the link in the chat, and I'm also typing the handle right now. So there you go. Bam. Just my opinion 84. That's the link to the Instagram. That's also the Twitter, the handle. I mean, that's my handle across all social media. So I had 13 subscribers on the new thing. Now I have 20. So wonderful. All right, I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna be uploading a video to this one here later on today as well. So thank you, Exquisite Cordless. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So I just think it's best for me to, I think that's a good idea to separate it because, everybody not into this stuff, and when you go look at all my stuff, most people on my channel are subscribed to the Black people stuff. So, like if you look at I'm still uploading clips, like, I'm gonna do movie reviews, of course, and episode recaps and box office stuff and reactions, but Gladiator, that's Black person, that's a Black person for Spider-Man. That's comic book stuff, but it's Black people. Steve Harvey, Erica Alexander, Black people, Denzel, Chris Tucker, Mike Coulter. So hopefully y'all can understand that right there. All right, guys, but I'm going to go ahead and head out of here and get ready for this game. But I want to thank all of you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's just my opinion. Peace out, and I'll see you next time.
Canvas.
Previously on X-Men.